Nobody talks about how exhausting it is to always be sick. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther. If you haven't seen me before, I am a sickle cell warrior and this is a sickle cell awareness channel. To those who have seen me before, to my returning subscribers, hi, hello, how is your week been? How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Yes, so today I just wanted to talk about how I stay strong on days when I'm tired of being sick. There are like literally some days when I don't feel strong at all. You know, they always call us warriors, victors, people that always come out victorious and all of that. But sometimes we get tired physically, we get tired emotionally and all of that. But I've learned to admit the fact that it doesn't make me weak, it doesn't make me less of a person. And yeah, so this video is just tell you guys how I push through even when I'm tired of pushing, or how I fight on even when I'm tired of fighting. So yeah, living with sickle cell literally means my body works harder than my mind. Like, for instance, there are days that I don't, when it's time to take meds, I'm not in the mood to take my meds, I'm not in the mood to drink water. But those are things that I have to do so that I can keep my body going, I can keep me going, so I don't miss out on important stuff. And to me, I'd say rest is not laziness, because I need to rest, I need to take it slow. In as much as, yes, I have stuff to do, after doing those important things, it's essential that I get enough rest. Rest is not laziness, rest is survival. It's just taking things slow. There are also some days that all I need is a little bit of motivation. All I need is to hear, "I'm so proud of you." All I need to hear is, "She's a real fighter." Those small little things keep we sicklers going. It keeps us moving faster than ever. It keeps us pushing through. Everyone needs a bit of motivation at some point, and to sicklers, it really keeps us going. There are some days that you would not take your meds, and instead of punishing yourself about it, you go, "You've been trying, you've been doing well, you've been doing great." Daily affirmations: "You're strong, you're healthy, you're wealthy, health is wealth." You keep, motivation. Another thing that keeps me going is a quiet time. That thing works like magic. You know how you just sit and talk to your best friend, or you sit and talk to your dad or your mom? That's how it is when I'm talking to Jesus. Because yes, most of the time I forget to do my quiet time. Yes, most of the time I don't pray at all. But and I think me and God's relationship, which is what I'm trying to improve, is a take. I always remember him when I'm having crisis. I always remember him when I'm sick. But when I'm healthy, when I'm better, I don't pray. I don't remember to talk to him. And if I've not spoken to him after a while, and then I come back to him, I just know how to feel his presence. But it's something that I should keep on doing every day, no matter the circumstance. So I'm working on that. And if you're like me, you should work on that too. Another thing I do personally is poetry. I journal, I write stories, write poems about how I'm feeling, writing spoken word pieces, just writing to myself. I can say to anyone who cares to listen, but I guess just for self growth, self understanding, self meditation. That's the main reason I write. Another thing then is talking to someone. You can't just always bottle it up. Yes, I tell my friends, 50% and keep the other 50% to myself, or I tell my mom 80% and keep the other 20% to myself. But telling someone is really important. Even if you tell them half of it, they're at least there to comfort you, there to tell you it's all going to be okay. And I'm not saying you should tell someone who is discriminating or who is judgmental. No, talk to someone you feel comfortable. Talk to someone you feel comfortable talking to. Talk to someone who you are happy to talk to. Talk to someone who is understanding and who helps you understand. Like maybe if you find peace with your doctors, talk to your doctors. Find peace with your teachers, talk to your teachers. If you find peace with your parents, talk to your parents. Talk to anyone who helps you feel at ease. And last thing I do to keep me together is content creating. I've always wanted to be a content creator. I've always wanted to have my YouTube channel where I came on to tell people how I felt, tell them how I'm doing. A wide range of people who will just be there to support me, tell me that I should keep on pushing, motivation, everything. So yes, content creating is like, you all play a huge part in my spiritual journey. I'm so grateful for you guys. So yeah, and another thing is music. I could literally be in the worst place and then I play something really nice and it helps me keep myself together. So some days it's not about big motivation, just the little things that matter. Music, rest, just getting to know someone, just getting to talk to people that understand me, getting to talk to my friends, going to church. Those little things are what keeps us going. When we're fighting, we look at the people that are going to motivate us. For instance, my mom, when I'm sick, I just imagine my mom and I'm like, I have to keep fighting for her. If she loses me, then I don't think she's going to be able to stay happy. I'm her pride and joy. That is one of the things that keeps me going. If I come out of this, my mom is going to be so proud. If I do this, I'm doing this for my mom. If I do this, because that woman, she's my everything. Another thing I can say helps me when I'm tired of fighting is turning pain into purpose. This connects me to my channel. When I share my story here, I am reminded that pain is not pointless. That I'm reminding myself that my pain is not pointless. If one person feels alone today and then I share my journey and that person knows they're not alone, there's this content creator that is there to support them, then I guess I'd say I've made an impact in somebody's life. I'm turning my pain into purpose. I'm showing that I'm not my story isn't pointless. This is part of building my brand. This is part of building a community of people who want to get through whatever they're going through together. Me sharing my story here, me coming up here to talk to you guys, it helps me. It helps me know that I am heard. It helps me know that I am understood, that I am loved, I am cared for. And you guys are so important to me. I'm so grateful to every one of you who watched this video, who liked. That one like goes a long way. As I've been saying, the littlest things matter, and you guys have always been there for me. So show me your support, show me that you're there for me, show me that I am loved and I am not alone. I don't stay strong because I am fearless. I stay strong because giving up isn't an option. And even on my weakest days, I choose to keep on going. I don't stay strong because I want to stay strong. I stay strong because I have to stay strong. I stay strong for my family. I stay strong for my friends. I stay strong for you guys. I stay strong for my siblings and everybody. If I didn't have them then, I don't think there's a reason for me to keep on fighting. If you know you're watching this and you're tired of being sick just like me, or you're tired of explaining, you're tired of fighting, you're tired of having to push through on days that you don't think it's important for you to push through, tired of taking meds constantly, just want you to know that you're not alone. I'm here. I'm sure other people are out there, trying to create this bond. I'm trying to create a community of people who are there for us, who are there for each other. We're trying to know that we're not alone. We're going to keep on fighting, keep on pushing through for our families, our friends, even for us, because we don't want to let ourselves down. We are called warriors for a reason. If this video helped you feel seen today, I just encourage you to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me what next you want me to do on this channel. If you want honest conversations about living with sickle cell, then this is your place. Thank you guys. Bye.